Ladies and gentlemen, I'm handing out a Starbucks gift card to one of you just beautiful people down below. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment down below. You can comment multiple times if you'd like to increase your chances of winning, and I'll select one lucky person to win a Starbucks gift card in the next video. All right, let's get in the episode. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of Troy Talks a Lot. This is season 3, episode 3. I don't really know where to begin with this one. I don't want to bring down the vibe. It's going to be a positive message. However, usually I come into my podcast with like an agenda, right? I'm like, I'm going to hit this mark and this mark and this mark, and I'm going to talk about this key point, this one and this one. However, this one is just going to be right off the top of the dome because it's something I've been going through for the past 3-4 years since I've started TikTok and being on social media. It's just a bummer, you know? It's just a bummer when people aren't very nice. And again, it's very easy for me to make this kind of like turn this into a sob story. I don't want your guys' pity. I don't want you being like, oh, I'm so sorry you're going through this. Like, I don't want that, because at the end of the day, if you could take the love on social media, you should also be able to take the hate and the criticism. I mean, you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. It should just be like a nice, positive, warm, loving environment. But however, that's just not how the world is these days. Everyone has something to say, and it's not always going to be the most positive things. Anyways, with that being said, I'm going to slate this, and then we'll just get right into it. Season 3, episode 3, it costs $0 to be a nice person. If you guys follow me on social, 1, thank you so much. 2, I love you so much. And 3, I'm sure you've already seen the thing I posted the other day where it was some girl not being very nice. With me, it's always the gay comments, and at this point I'm used to it. I get it. I've heard it a million times. Anything that they try to think of to hurt me, I've probably heard it a billion times already. You just know the world is kind of fucked up when I have to go into my accounts and go into hide certain words, and I always have to, hide gay or the rainbow flag or bi or queer or whatever it may be. And listen, at the end of the day, I know who I am as a person, okay? I love and respect the community. However, I'm not gay. And it's just so frustrating when people try to tell me, like, what I am. And I'm just like, you don't even know me. Like, you don't know me. I'm very much like my grandpa, who loves to put together a good outfit in the morning. I love to make sure my skin is clean and my beard is lined up and my teeth are white and my eyebrows are brushed and my hair looks perfectly coiffed and I smell good, right? I like to be well kept, clean, and put together. I guess people look at men as being more like musty and hairy and not put together, but to me that doesn't define anything. To me, I'm just like, hey, like, I like to be well kept, well groomed, and smell good at all times of the day. I'm the type to wear really nice cologne to the gym. That's just who I am. That's just how I was born. And it's just such a shame when I have to see these stupid fucking comments over and over and over about, oh, this guy's gay, there's no way this, though, blah, blah, blah. Oh, he definitely is a bottom. Oh, slay, sis. And I'm just like, dude, like, it's funny and cute at first, sure. Like, yeah, the comments are, oh, that's so silly. But when you hear it every day for 4 years straight, it really just gets freaking old. It really does. And I try my best to brush it off and play a poker face and try my best to not let it affect me. I hear it from you guys, who I love, and my parents, where it's like, they're just miserable people. Just let it go. Just don't let it affect you. Don't read into it. And I'm like, dude, yeah, that's easier said than done. Like, yeah, I understand. Like, I try my best, but there just comes a breaking point, because listen, we're all human, that at the end of the day, it just gets fucking old. It just gets old. To be totally honest, I love you guys so much, and I see all your lovely comments, but I don't even read the comment section anymore on my TikToks or my Instagrams, because I just don't want to see it. I just don't want to see people saying that I'm gay. I'm not. To be totally clear, if you're watching my channel and you're straight or you're not, I do not care what your sexual preference is. I don't care. Like, I just love you for you. I love you as a person. I love you for what you stand for, what you're all about. Like, I don't care who you sleep with. I just love you as a person. That's how people should be. And the fact that people are like, oh, you're gay, you're this, you're this. What pisses me off is people trying to tell me what I am when I'm like, bro, I know what I am. But if you guys saw like what I go through every fucking day, it's like, and again, I'm not looking for pity. I'm good. Like, I'm a guy, I brush it off. It's fine. Everything's good. But like, when you wake up to messages of some girl, and it's probably fake accounts, but still, it's annoying, saying, "You are so gay, acting straight, come out already. I'm tired of seeing you on my For You page." Then block me. Like, I'm not forcing you on your page. I always tell everyone, if I annoy you, feel free to block me so you don't have to see me. And then she has the audacity 6 minutes later to go, "This is disrespectful. Use your influence to better the gay community. If anyone thinks you're straight, they're delusional." Sweetheart, you're delusional to be talking to yourself in my fucking DMs. It's a request. You're requesting to say hateful shit. And the thing is, you look up these people and they have lives. Like, these people that say such hateful and rude stuff are like out playing with their dogs and have kids. And I'm like, way to set an example for like your kids. Like, it costs $0 to be a nice person. That's literally what it is. It costs $0. Like, you don't have to go in your bank account to hand out a compliment. And you don't have to go in your bank account to say something nice or inspirational or motivational to just a complete random stranger. You don't have to go into your pocket and pull out $1 to say, "Hey, you know what? You're a really nice person." Or, "I love that dress you're wearing today. It's so cute." You don't have to run to the bank and pull out a couple dollars to tell somebody, "Hey, you know what? Your hair looks so good today." And you don't need to write a check to say, "Have a great day," to a complete random stranger. It costs $0 to be a nice person. Yet people still act like it just costs them a fortune to be nice. I don't know about you, but my mom always said, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. But people out here are just slinging just hate left and right, as if it's going to do something, as if it's going to make them feel better. And yes, I've heard it a million times of people being like, "Oh, they're just jealous," or, "Oh, they're just miserable with themselves." But like, listen, if you were just open to having a conversation with me, like, we could be friends. I'm really not that hard to like. I'm just down to like have a conversation with you. I'm down to like get to know everybody. I'm down to like show you love if you show me love. I'll give you respect if you give me respect. I'll give you my time if you give me your time. But if you're just going to come out here and be like, "Oh, you're this, you're that," like, what are you trying to get out of that? I take it back. I used to go on live all the time until I just saw so many like rude and hateful comments. And then it just takes the fun out of it. It's tough because I don't really like talking about this because I really don't think anything's going to come of it. Sure, you spread your message and you say, "Oh, something's got to change." And, you try to change it by saying, "Hey guys, let's promote more positivity." But like, still at the end of the day, I don't think people are going to promote that positivity, unless they're like really sat down one-on-one and see that a person, I guess like me, is really just a person and feels the same exact things that they feel. We're going through the same exact things that they're going through. We're all human. We all have feelings. We all feel happy. We all feel sad. Like, that's just life. But I think if people were more open to kind of making connections and positive connections at that, I think people would just be a little bit nicer, a little bit more positive. I don't know what it is. I mean, people are out here slinging hateful comments like it's the hottest trend of 2023. Hopefully we could spin it and make the trend of 2024 like slinging positive comments, slinging like, "Yo, that's sick, like, keep it up, love your work, keep up the shit." Or, I mean, if you don't even have anything to say, this is going to be crazy. It's going to sound insane, but maybe just don't say it at all. That would be wild though, right? I feel like I'm just saying a lot right now, so I apologize. But again, like I said, I don't want your pity. I don't want you guys to be like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry you're going through this," because it's not even just me. It's a billion people out there. The Dixie D'Amelios of the world, the Addison Rays, the Noah Becks. Like, we're all going through it. They could be the nicest person. Like, they could be doing the nicest things, but people will still find ways to hate. And I'm just like, bro, it'll make you feel 10 times better if you do something more positive as opposed to just like sit behind your keyboard eating a fucking hot Cheeto being like, "Oh, you're gay." I'm sorry, this is such an all over podcast. Like, I don't, there's so much I want to say. Man, it's just crazy. It's just crazy how people are out here and they just think like they know you and they think they own you and they think that you're close enough that they could just be like, oh, bada bing, bada boom. I've literally almost been to the point where I told my Mom, I'm so sick of seeing the same fucking messages over and over and over that I really want to hire a private investigator, find who this person is that keeps commenting this hateful shit, and fly out to them, knock on their door, and just have a conversation. Just be like, hey, hi, I'm Troy. And literally just have like a normal fucking conversation. Just sit down one-on-one and like work out their kinks. Just to show them that I'm a real person that has like the same fucking feelings as you do. You know, I feel pain. You know, I cry, I laugh. That'd be crazy. Like I've wanted to do that so bad, and I feel like I should do that one of these days. I feel like that would be a positive impact on someone, just to sit there face to face, see what this person's gone through and why they're feeling that sort of way. Like that's the kind of person I am. I want to sit down and like work out their problems. I don't know if that sounds like pretentious to say, like work out their problems. I think, yeah, no, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, that is their problem. That's their problem that they hate me for whatever reason. Because I don't hate them. I don't have any ill will towards people. And listen, I've had friends that have fucked me over, but you just can't live with hate in your heart. That shit's stressful. If you're like constantly like holding a grudge and like being like, oh, fuck that person, have like hate in your heart, like, bro, that is not a way to live. Like, that is so stressful. That'll give you gray hairs. And I don't want to go gray. I don't want to go bald, and I don't want to go gray. Okay. I got a lot of fucking hair right now, and I don't plan on it going anywhere soon. Okay. I'm not trying to go bald. Not yet, at least. Maybe in 40 years I'll go bald. I think people just need to be a little bit nicer. You know why? Because it costs $0 to be a nice person. It costs zero. Newsflash. It costs $0 to be a nice person. Zero. Not one. Not two. Zero. Honestly, you probably gain more from being a nice person because when you put good into the world, it'll come back. You ever hear the song, what goes around, comes around, goes around, comes around? Yeah. If you just put good energy into the world, you will receive good energy. If you put hateful energy into the world, I don't even want to know what you're going to get. Because miss me with that shit. Miss me. You ever hear of karma? Yeah. Karma is a biatch. And I don't want to be friends with her. I don't know. Call me crazy. I just like being positive. Everyone's always like, I have so many people being like, hey, like, why are you so happy? Why are you so positive? I don't know. I'm just happy. I'm just a happy guy. I'm just a happy person because I like to spread positivity, because I hope that in the world, later on down the road, what I put out into the universe eventually comes around. If you put something good and positive into the universe, it'll always come back around. It might not come today. It might not come tomorrow, but eventually it'll come. And I think that it will come in abundance. You give somebody who needs a couple bucks, you give them $5, you give them $10. You buy someone who can't afford a burger, a chocolate shake, and some fries. You donate some money to a GoFundMe for someone who's less fortunate and going through a hard time right now. It'll come around. I think it'll come around. Don't do it because you're like, oh, if I do this, it'll come back around. It should be out of the kindness of your own heart. But I think that if you go in with good intentions of, hey, I just want to help this person, or hey, I just want to help I want to feed this person that just, is going through a struggle and they just can't buy, they just can't afford it. I think eventually something good will come of it. And I think that it helps grow you as a person, because I think it helps grow your heart. Thanks for watching another episode of Troy Talks a Lot. Again, I try to make that like as positive as possible. I don't want to like make a downer episode, because I know that you guys are like, hey, it's Monday. We got Troy Talks a Lot. Like, it's time to start this week off hot. But I'm a person. I feel too. So if you're a hater getting ready to hate on this video, like, I can't stop you from doing that. I just hope that you find some love in your heart to be like, hey, you know what? Like, what am I going to gain from just shitting on someone? you know, I think you gain so much more by saying like, hey man, like thank you so much for this. Like I just needed to hear this. Because it's those that are hateful and negative in this world that need the most love. And I think that is the reason we should all be more positive in this world. Even towards your haters. They need the most love. Even though it's hard to do. And sometimes you just want to be like, go fuck yourself, man. But then that's you just stooping to their level. And I think you need to be the bigger person and show them love to show them that, hey, you know what? Like, you're a person, you matter, and I care for you. You show them love. If you show them love, I think it's like the Grinch. Their little heart will start to beat a little bit bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until they realize, like, you know what? I fucked up all these years thinking, oh, I'm gonna hate on them because I'm feeling this sort of way. But like once you are just like that little Cindy Lou Who and you show the Grinch a little bit of love, just a tiny bit, eventually their heart will go from here to here to here. And that's because it costs absolutely $0 to be a nice person. Anyways, thank you so much, guys, for listening to this episode of Troy Talks a Lot, Season 3, Episode 3. Those are good numbers. Oh, and it's at 3 o'clock. No freaking way. Okay, I feel like this whole message was meant to be. That is crazy. With that being said, drop a comment, drop a like down below. Subscribe to the channel. We just hit 7K. I'm so stoked. Anyways, I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next episode. And go say something nice to someone. Go make someone's day. All right, peace, guys.